The ancient Babylonians had an almost symbiotic relationship between religion and government that lasted for millennia. Yet it can be found even to this day as it bubbles away almost unnoticed under the banner of a united Europe. The year is 539 BC, and the city of Babylon has fallen to the Medo-Persian Empire by the hands of Cyrus the Great. However, the Babylonian priesthood, or Chaldean Magi as they are also known, continue to play an important role alongside the conquering Persians. The Chaldean priesthood played an intermediary role between their god Bel-Marduk and the king. At the start of each year in spring, they would celebrate the barley harvest with what is known as the Akitu festival. On the 5th day of the festival, the high priest would conduct an unusual ceremony in order to humiliate the king. In the words of religious historian Jonathan Zeitel Smith, when he, the king, arrives before Bel or Marduk, the high priest leaves, taking the mace, the loop, and the scepter. He also takes the crown of his kingship. He then brings them before Bel and places them on a pedestal before Bel. He leaves and strikes the king's cheek. He places the king behind him and brings him before Bel. He drags him in by his ears. He forces him to kneel down on the ground. If, as he strikes his cheek, tears flow, Bel is friendly. If tears do not flow, Bel is angry. The enemy will arise and bring about his downfall. The Chaldean Magi were therefore still fully integrated into the politico-religious affairs of Babylon. After nearly 50 years of their intrusive practices and 2 attempts to usurp the throne, Xerxes I punished the priesthood in 487 BC by removing the statue of Marduk from its sanctuary, by preventing further celebration of the Akitu or New Year festival, and by destroying the city. The eventual effect of this was the relocation and re-establishing of the Chaldean Magi to another area, in the ancient city of Pergamon, modern-day Turkey. Historian William B. Barker stated that the defeated Chaldeans fled to Asia Minor and fixed their central college at Pergamos, and took the Palladium of Babylon, the cubic stone, with them. Here, independent of state control, they carried on the rites of their religion. Shortly after the success of Alexander the Great's military campaign in 336 BC, Pergamon entered the Hellenistic period. The Babylonian system, its religion and pagan gods continued, albeit now in the guise of Greek mythology. Bel-Marduk, or Belus, became known to the Greeks as Zeus. According to Greek historian Diodorus, the Assyrian queen Semiramis built in the center of Babylon a temple of Zeus, whom the Babylonians called Belus. Henry Layard also proved the origins of Greek mythology in his book Nineveh and its Remains. Amongst the ruins of Khorsabad were discovered 2 circular altars, which are so much like the Greek tripod that they may be cited as an additional proof of the Assyrian origin of many forms of religious types, afterwards prevalent in Asia Minor and Greece. Let me take a moment just to clarify that the Assyrian religious origin, which Layard refers to, included the Babylonian religion, as they were almost identical. Layard stated this fact in his later book, Nineveh and Babylon. The Babylonian palaces and temples resembled those of Assyria. We know that the arts, the religion, the customs, and the laws of the 2 kindred people were nearly identical. The power and influence wielded from Pergamon ended with the death of Attalus III in 133 BC. Upon his death, Attalus bequeathed his domain and title of Pontifex Maximus to Rome. The interesting origin of this title is recorded by Francois Lenormand in his book Chaldean Magic, Its Origin and Development. All the Greek and Latin writers acquainted with the Persian religion at this period give to its ministers the title of Magi. In the great Pahlavi inscription of Naki Rajab, the Roman title Pontifex Maximus is rendered Magupat, Chief of the Magi. In 63 BC, Julius Caesar was officially recognized as Pontifex Maximus, and this tradition was continued by successive Roman emperors until Gratian refused the title. 2 years later, however, the Bishop of Rome, Pope Damasus I, was elected Pontifex Maximus. In the words of William Barry, in his book on the Papal Monarchy, the Pontifex Maximus abides. He is now the Vicar of Christ. Yet the role of the Chief Magi has nothing to do with Christianity. It merely adopted Christianity to serve its purpose. And you can watch our Viewpoint titled Constantine and Christianity to learn more about this. Today, the Pope, or Pontifex Maximus, sits on the same seat of power that the Chaldean chief magi once occupied in Babylon. According to the book of Revelation, this religious seat is the center of the Babylonian mystery religion, and it patiently awaits a European restitution between church and state, which will bring about a global shift in power unlike anything we have seen before. I'm Jonathan Riley for Tomorrow's World Viewpoint. Subscribe and click the notification bell to receive updates about new content. Visit tomorrowsworld.org for more articles, telecasts, and booklets.